We'll start with the very latest developments in the deadly mass shooting Saturday night in Monterey Park, California. 10 people were killed and at least 10 others were injured when a man opened fire inside a ballroom packed with people who were celebrating the Lunar New Year. Authorities say the 72-year-old gunman died yesterday from a self-inflicted gunshot wound as police closed in on his van in a parking lot in Torrance, California. That's about 30 miles from the scene of the shooting. The Los Angeles County Sheriff says 2 heroes stopped the suspect from carrying out another shooting on Saturday night at a ballroom nearby in Alhambra. The suspect fled the scene after they were able to disarm him. Joining us now, NBC News correspondent Kathy Park. She lives in Monterey Park, California. Kathy, what's the latest? She's live there. Sorry.
Mika, good morning to you. Yeah, it was supposed to be a weekend of celebrations and festivities, but it has been marked by tragedy. And right behind me, you are looking at a growing memorial outside of that dance hall where the mass shooting took place. It happened roughly around 10:30 Saturday evening. Police say that the gunman entered this building, began shooting indiscriminately, killed 10, injuring 10 others, and moved to that second location you mentioned a few minutes away in Alhambra, California. But at that location, we are told that 2 community members were able to disarm the suspect. However, the suspect did get away, and there was an hours-long manhunt, but that manhunt ended in Torrance, California, which is about 30 minutes outside of Monterey Park. There was a white van that officials were looking for. They were eventually able to corner the suspect in that white van parked in the shopping center, and the sheriff gave a description about what happened next. Take a listen.
Our sheriff's SWAT team approached and cleared the van and determined the suspect sustained a self-inflicted gunshot wound and was pronounced dead at the scene. Investigators conducted a search of the vehicle and determined the male inside the van was the mass shooting suspect.
And police, they have identified the suspect, a 72-year-old Hu Can Tran. Right now, we still don't have a lot of information about this individual. We can give you a little bit more information about the victims, though. 10 dead, 10 were injured. We are told that 7 remain hospitalized. Their age range, we're told it's 50s, 60s, and beyond. And right now, the IDs of those individuals are still not being released as they continue to process that information. But, guys, the big question is why? What motivated this individual to carry out such a deadly attack? This happened when the streets were clearing out for Lunar New Year celebrations. And I should point out that here in Monterey Park, it's a predominantly Asian community. Roughly 60% of the population is of Asian descent, and they host one of the largest Lunar New Year celebrations here in Southern California. Obviously, because of what happened Saturday evening, the events on Sunday were canceled. Mika?
NBC's Kathy Park, thank you very much for being on this morning.